Hey there, my name is Kirsten. I am a student physical therapist assistant at Nash Community College, and this is my first assignment for PTA 222 Professional Interactions. Okay, my 5 most important values are as follows. Autonomy. That is the ability to be a self-determining individual, personal freedom, making own choices. I struggle with this one a little bit, which is why I put it in my most valued. It's something that I want to work on. I want to be able to make and be confident in my own decisions without feeling as though I need other people's approval to do so. My second is creativity. That's developing new ideas and designs and being innovative. Creativity makes life a whole lot more fun and interesting. Practice and repetition is the key to success when it comes to physical therapy, but it doesn't mean that it has to be boring. So, for instance, patients will respond much better to exercises when they are in the form of games. And I know this to be true with the students that I have at the studio that I teach at. The more games that we play, the more fun that they have, and the more they get out of the lesson for that day. My third one is emotional well-being. So that's peace of mind, inner security, ability to recognize and handle inner conflicts. I myself have dealt with personal distractions throughout this program. I know that mental health affects how you learn, your attentiveness, your concentration, your classroom conduct, your ability to organize, and your ability to communicate. So that's a extremely important one to me that I'm continuing to work on. Okay. Fourth is honesty. Honesty is being frank and genuinely yourself with everyone. So I know that honesty is a key ingredient in developing trust, and patient trust is super important because it leads to improved adherence and health outcomes in our field. Okay. My fifth one is skill. Okay, so that's being able to use one's knowledge effectively, being good at doing something important to others or to myself. So it is important to learn new skills because the world's always changing and developing. And without conversion, employees or professionals can be left behind. And I don't want to be left behind. So learning new skills gives me a sense of accomplishment. It increases my learning speed, and it gives me a sense of self-awareness. Okay? So those are my 5 most important values. Okay? And the least, I wouldn't say that they're all important, but these are the 3 that I came up with for my least. So power, that's the possession of control, authority of influence over others. And yes, while power is important, I think sometimes, in my opinion, it can make you selfish, insensitive to other people's emotions, and overconfident in your talents. So that's why I chose power. My second least important value is wealth. That's having many possessions and plenty of money to do anything desired. Money has never really been super important to me. Happiness is having a roof over my head, a bed to sleep in, food to eat, clothes to wear, running water, things like that. So that's why that is, again, on my least valued list. Okay, third is religious faith. That's having a religious belief and being in a relationship with God. Okay, so the reason I chose this is, you have to be aware of your own biases when dealing with clients so that you treat everyone equally. This example that was given in the self-awareness video of the student physical therapist assistant who was a faithful supporter of the right to life, being against both abortion and capital punishment, contemplating whether or not he or she should treat a patient who had undergone an abortion procedure, struck a nerve with me. I feel that our job as PTAs is to provide non-judgmental care by lifting the fallen, restoring the broken, and healing the hurting. It's not to figure out if someone deserves something. In matters such as this, your opinion is irrelevant. So there's my opinion on that, and that's why I chose that to put on my religious faith, to put on my least valued list. Okay, so to the personality test. I was a little skeptical at first, I'm not going to lie, because I've taken quite a few, and some of them I'm like, I don't think that's really me, but this one was 100% accurate, I'd say. The color that I got was gold. And I'm going to kind of like read out the feedback on that and kind of explain like why I feel like that is me. So it says, I need to follow the rules and respect authority. I'm loyal, dependable, prepared. I have a strong sense of what's right and wrong in life. Which again, what's right and wrong is different for different people. So, thorough, sensible, punctual, always punctual. So you will never see me be late to class ever or anywhere. It gives me a lot of anxiety and I have a lot of stress if I'm even if I'm on time. So I will be wicked early everywhere I go. That's how I've always been, even as a little kid. My mom would drop me off at daycare, and if I wasn't the first person in the classroom, like, I would have a panic attack. So that is absolutely true of me. I need to be useful and belong, faithful, stable, organized. I value home, family, tradition, caring, concern, concrete. I'm a natural preserver, a parent, and a helper. So yeah, I am a parent actually of 2 little girls, and it is the best job in the world. It is also the hardest job in the world, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay, so I'm going to kind of come through here and go through the 5 people that have influenced my life and shaped me to being like who I am today. So I'm going to start off with my dad. My dad, super intellectual, family, career oriented. He's the smartest man I know, honestly. Like, he knows how to fix anything, and if he doesn't, he's going to research it until he does. So he's taken care of my mom, my sister, and I for our entire lives, and he's worked his way up to having a very successful career as an engineer. So super important, has shaped me in every aspect, but mainly those 3, the intellectual, the family, and the career. My mom's about the same, but I put her down for moral, family, and career. She has a very strong moral compass. She does. She has always put family first, and it's sometimes to the detriment of herself. So, she's encouraged me not to do that. She said that being a good mother and wife isn't all about sacrificing, and it's about investing yourself and putting yourself higher on the priority list. Balance is the key to everything. After my sister and I graduated high school, she went back to school. She actually went to ECU, and has since become a well-respected social worker in our hometown. So I'm very proud of her, and she's just shown me, like, you can go back to school, you can do it, it's possible. And I'm so glad that I went back to school. I'm a little older than some of the classmates in our program, and it was a little scary at first, but like, I'm so glad I went back, and it's given me new life. So I thank her for showing me the way, being a good example for that. My daughters I put down for social, moral, and family. So they have taught me the importance of slowing down and the importance of play. So as I teach them to be good citizens of the world, I'm also teaching myself, and I'm a forever parent, so I'm responsible for loving and caring for them. So they have taught me so much about the social, the moral, and the family aspect. And lastly is Megan, and she is my current boss at Legacy Dance Project in Goldsboro. And the social aspect, she is a person who has appreciated everything that her employees have done. So, like, she fully believes that, like, a person who feels appreciated will always do more than is expected, and it's so true. I would do anything for her at any given time. So that's the social aspect. The intellectual aspect is there's always one more thing to learn. So she's always trying to improve herself and learn more by going to conventions and classes and etc. to build her business. And the last one is career. So she doesn't limit herself. It's important to dream big and think ahead, and she stays inspired to succeed. So that's kind of shaped how I am and how I view life and my career. All right. Thank you so much.